life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Silent acquiescence in the face of tyranny is no better than outright agreement. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. You don't get to choose not to pay a price, you only get to choose which price you pay. I just hope I remember to tell my kids that they are as happy as I look at my old photographs, and I hope that they believe me. When you realize there is something you don't understand, then you're generally on the right path to understanding all kinds of things. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. But this wealth of information produced little or no insight. Everything you want in life is a relationship away. I just wanted to tell you that I understand if you go. It's okay if you have to leave us. It's okay if you want to stop fighting. A creative life cannot be sustained by approval any more than it can be destroyed by criticism. Be known for your kindness and sympathy, for a kind gesture can heal a wound that only compassion can heal. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. Truth is confirmed by inspection and delay, falsehood by haste and uncertainty. Persistence guarantees that results are inevitable. If you can't control your peanut butter, you can't expect to control your life. We all take a different path to the same place. Why we took the path we did will always be a mystery. As long as your ideas of what's possible are limited by what's actual, no other idea has a chance. Little risks brings forth little success, and great risks brings forth great success. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. Receive with simplicity everything that happens to you. You do not immortalize the lost by writing about them. Language buries, but does not resurrect. I believe when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. And try to find someone whose life has given them vodka and have a party. The glory is always hidden between the lines of the story. Often, it's not about becoming a new person, but becoming the person you were meant to be and already are, but don't know how to be. Don't sacrifice yourself too much, because if you sacrifice too much, there's nothing else you can give, and nobody will care for you. Rejections come the moment we decide to turn our one day into day one, and that is totally okay. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. In the high country of the mind, one has to become adjusted to the thinner air of uncertainty. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Take advantage of it now, while you are young, and suffer all you can, because these things don't last your whole life. Perception is reality to the one in the experience. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others have discovered the secret to genuine happiness and fulfillment. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Trustful people are the pure at heart, as they are moved by the zeal of their own trustworthiness. When life gives us challenges, there are opportunities to grow, just like storms feed the plants and give us rainbows. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Feet sandaled with dreams tread paths of vision leading to wisdom's sharp peaks. If you spend your life sparing people's feelings and feeding their vanity, you get so you can't distinguish what should be respected in them. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. When you compare the sorrows of real life to the pleasures of the imaginary one, you will never want to live again, only to dream forever. Searching outside of you is samsara. Searching within you leads to nirvana. Even a blind man knows when the sun is shining. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Dripping water hollows out stone, not through force but through persistence. Fear tends to come from ignorance. Once I knew what the problem was, it was just a problem, nothing to fear. Never again will I underestimate the greatness inside of me just because of the hate and limited thinking inside of others. You have to rely on whatever sparks you have inside. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. Do what is right, not what is easy nor what is popular. People are going to say what they want to say and think what they want to think, and I can't change their minds. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. Books have a way of finding their way into our lives, usually right when we need them the most. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Imagination is cheap as long as you don't have to worry about the details. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. The best index to a person's character is how he treats people who can't do him any good, and how he treats people who can't fight back. There are a lot of things I wish I would have done, instead of just sitting around and complaining about having a boring life. Do not get obsolete like an old technology, keep innovating yourself. It is books that are a key to the wide world. If you can't do anything else, read all that you can. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. To find what you seek in the road of life, the best proverb of all is that which says, "Leave no stone unturned." The aim is to balance the terror of being alive with the wonder of being alive. If you reveal your secrets to the wind, you should not blame the wind for revealing them to the trees. You don't have to worry about burning bridges if you're building your own. Nobody is exempt from the trials of life, but everyone can always find something positive in everything, even in the worst of times. I know there is no straight road in this world, only a giant labyrinth of intersecting crossroads. It never failed to amaze me how the most ordinary day could be catapulted into the extraordinary in the blink of an eye. So many things are possible as long as you don't know they are impossible. Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. The strong man is not one who is good at wrestling, but the strong man is one who controls himself in a fit of rage. Fear not the path of truth for the lack of people walking on it. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Life equals running, and when we stop running, maybe that's how we'll know life is finally finished. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. You will never follow your own inner voice until you clear up the doubts in your mind. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. In a world chasing trends, find solace in the everlasting embrace of authenticity and pure happiness. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. We may be living past and future lives at the same time we are living this one. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. The minute I stopped trying to find the right girl, and started trying to become the right guy. The girl came. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. There is no truth except the truth that exists within you. Everything else is what someone is telling you. Becoming well-known is the most valuable element in the connection process. Very occasionally, if you pay really close attention, life doesn't suck. When the road ahead seems impossible, start the engine. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong.